So who or what was your first love?
Okay, my first love, I think, was... Right, okay. So I suppose you can define love in different ways. My first, I suppose, what I thought was love was a guy called Greg.
Yeah.
I was 17 and he was kind of my first ever boyfriend. He was the person I came out to when I came out to my parents.
Yep.
Which went not so well with my mother, but now we're great and everything. But I suppose my first true love was a guy called Alec, who was completely the total opposite to me, but I was absolutely in love with him. And I suppose when you get to the age I'm at now, you realise that, you know, you were actually in love with that person, whereas the first guy I thought I was in love with wasn't really love.
I see. And what was Alec like? What's about him that made you...
He was just very tall. He was tall, dark and handsome, you know, very stereotypical, you know, but also just a very charming guy and a very loving person. Not the best boyfriend in the world, to be perfectly honest, but probably one of the best friends you could ever ask for in a person. And I think that's probably what I fell for, was the fact that he's just the most beautiful person in that sense. But when it came to commitment, it just didn't really work out, you know. So.
I see. Did you think that changed you in any way? Like that?
Yes, completely. I think it changed the course of my life completely. Not necessarily for the good at first. I think I probably dealt with it in a really kind of bad way, in the sense of I became probably not the nicest person. But as you get older, you kind of realise that pain is probably why you acted like it, and the fact that he hurt me quite significantly probably contributed to why I became not such a nice person for a couple of years. But then when you get older and you realise that, you know, it's not about becoming that kind of like that person or becoming that kind of personality. It's about the way that you treat people and karma, and, you know, this is something I really believe in. And when you fall in love and you get hurt by someone like that, it can develop into a bad way, or you can take the good out of it, you know.